Night message. It is 5:49 Thursday, February 17th, 5:49 a.m. Y'all, let me tell you something. These demons are going ham. These motherfuckers going ham on empaths. I just want y'all to beware of these little demons going ham on empaths and high priestesses and empresses. They're they doing anything to attack you, no matter how nice you is, no matter what you try to do for them, because they used to these doppelgangers and karmics. They so used to these people, man or woman. It don't matter who they is, especially your family. Let's go there. Now, it's sickening. It's real sickening. I mean, y'all got to be cautious even when y'all meet new people. So the point that I'm getting at right now is that when you meet people, whether you a divine masculine or divine feminine, it don't even pay to go in these people's houses. It don't pay to do any of these things because these motherfucking demons, they lying on people, telling lies on people. I mean, it's getting crazy. I guess it was during the full moon. You see how people go ham. Just make up any scenario about you, anything, any type of lies. These motherfuckers wiretapping your phone. Motherfuckers is doing everything to ruin you. Um, Another thing they doing is they getting your Google account, copying your contacts. That's another thing that they doing with people that you meet. So I guess so they could call the people and tell them lies about you, whatever. So you won't have no type of security, no type of friends or anything. They're doing all types of stuff. They going ham, basically. So I'm calling all real high priests in Terra Land that all the high priestesses and the empresses need to get together, come together, do a return to sender, because also they doing their black magic and all that other stuff. Um, they know that you a sweetheart. They know that you know, I don't know what they trying to do. It's like a vampire, basically, what I'm getting. Like, they changing other people, and they want you to be like other people, and the point is that a long time ago, you already know you didn't fit into their world, so why would you try to fit into their world now? Like, the fuck, you always been a good person, and no matter how hard they try to basically change you, it's like a vampire biting you in your neck, trying to change you into a vampire, but you don't want to be a vampire. You want to be a bad person, going around sucking people's blood. You don't want to be like that. And these people get enlightened to that you're not that type of person. So what they do is they try to say something, that you did something that you didn't do to make you look like a bad person, you know, knowing they are the bad person. They are the fucking demons, you know. You go in with a clean heart, a pure heart, doing everything you can to try to help somebody or, doing shit out the kindness of your heart, ain't asking for anything back. You're basically coming along in their life and they don't see it, that you're coming along in their life to be a helper, to heal them. And some people, everybody don't want help. Everybody gonna see you as an op because why are you so nice? What are you up to? This and that and that and that. Or you out to get something. And then they don't see like you're pure. They know you pure, but they want to put something bad on you. Ain't nobody that perfect. You know, that's how these people think. They think there's no good people left, but when they come around the good people, they lose them for the simple fact of you're treating them like these doppelgangers, these karmics. Everybody is not a karmic. You come across high priestesses and empresses and stuff like that. Pure people that has pure good intentions, but they don't see it because they got so many fucking skeletons in their the closet. Or oh, I wanted to say too, I did not forget about my other signs. I just been busy and I'm gonna do. I think I have air. I got to do air over. Um, I did earth already. Fire, water. Those are signs I gotta do. So I'm gonna do those later on today. Get them all out the way today. Um, I just wanted to talk to my high priestesses and my empresses. Like these demonic entities is going ham. But you know what is going on? Soon as they're going ham on you, they gonna reach karma. They're gonna get instant karma. I've seen it happen. Like they're accusing you of shit that you didn't do. Your ancestors is watching all that shit. Like they'll lie on you. They're saying all they'll say all types of shit. But be wise and be discerning of people that you meet now. So like I think it's just better just to like make sure that the person is on a spiritual path like you are. Um, I think that's just the best thing to do because a lot of them they think you're supposed to be like whether they are divine, these karmic men and these karmic women, and you're divine feminine, divine masculine. They think you're supposed to be doing like they doing out here, like jumping bed to bed. As soon as you lay in the bed, you supposed to be gobbling down their dick and pussies and all that other shit. Excuse my French, but that's what they think. They think you're supposed to be like them. And then when they come across you and you're a whole lot different, like you just want to get to know the person mentally, not on no physical level, but mentally first, they judging you and and then they start acting rude and disrespectful because you're not a doppelganger. You're not a turkey. You're not wearing out yourself. You're not wearing out your energy for nobody. Like I told you, it's just like a vampire. They want you to be zombies and vampires out this bitch. But you deciding to like, no, I know I'm different. You waking up, you already arisen to the fact that you're different. You always been different. You don't fit into their little clique. But what they're trying to do is get you to sell your soul, basically. That's basically what I get out of it. They're trying to get you to sell your soul, you know, and you're not doing it, so they get madder and madder. So they try all types of different tactics to get you to sell your soul, like lie on you. They're gonna lie, they're gonna steal, they're gonna do all types of shit. You know, these demons out here are just like full of it. But they get instant karma for doing that to a empath or a higher priestess. You can't be out here doing that to chosen ones, like lying on them and all the other shit. So, like I said before, and then your ancestors on top of it, which is funny because I done seen a couple things that happen. Your ancestors is gonna let you know that this person is not good for you. They're gonna send you signs and symbols. Like earlier today, when I was talking to somebody, um, I turned the light off. You know, I was talking to someone, I turned the light off. But as soon as, that person started being a little bit disrespectful, you know, the light came on by itself. No lie. And you know what I said? I said, oh, thank you, ancestors. That's letting me know that you hear me. You got my back. These people is vampires. Just vampires. They want your blood. That's basically what it is. They want you to be the same as them. But you can't change someone's destiny. And I keep saying this over and over again. You've got some people, like I said before, in Terran land, that's doing that. Like, I'm going to just tell y'all this. And this is for the collective. This is for some of my subscribers. I'm not worried about subscribers and the likes and all that. I'm doing this to help and heal people. First thing I want to say, because I downloaded this, got this channel in last time. When you have a problem, I usually just go to the water. I go to the beach. I go in the salt water or something like that. Lay my burdens over there in the water. Don't be listening to people that tell you don't go towards the water and all that other stuff. That's just to make sure they'll be able to drain your fucking energy. That salt water heal you. Take all that motherfucking. It's like a spiritual bath, basically, is what I'm saying. Takes all that negative energy out. They want you to keep that negative energy on you and be able to do negative things towards you, candle magic, all that other shit. So if you hear anybody saying that, you just like move the fuck back from them because they're trying to drain your fucking energy. Vampires, basically. And I'm trying to get all my other downloads and channels that I did because I know I haven't been on here for a while, but the last channel I did, it was like I was mad as hell, like, and I just figured out like ways to maneuver around people that's, especially in Terraland, that's trying to, I don't know what the issue, they trying to morph themselves into your energy. They trying to do all types of stuff. Throw the rock, hide a hand, you know, doing all types of tactics, making it seem like the other people is doing this and it's really dumb, messing with that bullshit. And I always been talking about this on my page since I came on it. I don't see what people get out of that. I really don't see what anyone gets out of doing stuff like that to people. First of all, if something's a part of your bloodline, it's a part of your bloodline. There's no change in that. I don't know what people getting out of it. It's your blood. So no matter how they try to change their image to make themselves seem like they're you, or they know you chosen, and they're trying to morph into they basically being shapeshifters. They basically doing all this um when I first started seeing it, it was just like, whoa, this is weird. Like, you're trying to morph it. Don't if you feel as though somebody is basically trying to morph into you and trying to change into you, and they know that you have a destiny, you chosen, you're in line for fortune, fame, or whatever it is. They're gonna try to change that, which I don't know how you can do that. My Costa Records is sealed, and if you try to fuck with it, Anubis is gonna fucking tell you. Anubis is gonna fucking tell you, like, no, hell no, you're gonna get fucked up, and I'm gonna keep saying that. Because I don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. I don't know, and I'm not even gonna speak on that energy no more because it don't phase me anymore. Like, it's just dumb, and then you just see people like, um, I don't. Some people, I'm just like, It's a lot of theories like that I do watch, and I'm congratulating them because I'm seeing them. I see them ascended. And they strong, and no matter what they went through, they still pushing on, and they're not worried about the BS and the bullshit. Basically, is what I'm saying. They're not worried about any of that that's going on, you know. And then you got your other ones that just complete. You could tell is nothing but karmic. It's a karmic and a demon. And you get to that point where you are so, you get to that point where you get so tired of dealing with fucking demons. And that's the point. They want you to get tired of them. These demons want you to get tired of them. But you know what? I'm not um finished fighting no battle. I'm not gonna stop fighting no battle for no damn demons. I beat your ass before, I will beat your ass again. That's the whole point. They want you to get fed up, tired with them. They doing all types of shape shifting and trying to morph into your energy. They want you to be like them. They want you to be like, no, you can't be like that. You have to be like us. We whores. We want you to be a whore like us. They all. I mean, we're not good dudes, so we don't want you to be a good dude. You're a divine masculine, and we're karmic males. So we want you to change by they shape shifting into your energy. They doing all types of stuff. Not realizing like that's your bloodline. That's your ancestors' bloodline, and my ancestors is not having it. Just like I said before, my ancestors not having it. People trying to pretend to be somebody, trying to carbon copy, trying to, you know, uh, design a destiny that's supposed to be yours. You know, going in your Acosta records, think they going in your Acosta records. I'm gonna switch that shit up on your ass. Reading your natal charts, they're getting info on you. They doing all types of stuff. Cause when I heard somebody say my dad last name, that lets me know you snitching on yourself because that's letting me know like you're wiretapping my phone. You're doing something to get info on me, and I don't know why are you getting info on me to try to figure out where I'm from. And my ancestors said I am who I am, and that's who the fuck I am. You don't need to get no info on me. I'm not getting no info on you. I don't. I can care less about your info. Like I said before, I'm here to heal and help. And I told you that it's like they don't want you to heal and help people. They want this zombie land to go on, continue going on. They try to morph your energy and try to find out what you know and all that other stuff. But you only gonna know what my ancestors want you to know, and that's just point blank. And I keep telling people like I'm seeing it happen for myself. Just like I just told you, I was talking to somebody about something earlier today, and you know, and the person was upset because I ain't a gobble gobble. I'm not a turkey. I ain't no gobble gobble. And they said this is different from me, from what I'm used to. You know, they used to somebody jumping on them and doing all that crazy whatever they used to, but I'm not that type of person. I am not that type of person at all. You know, either you want a good wholesome woman or you can go out there and keep let them suck your soul out of you, your energy out of you. These karmas, let them suck your soul out of you. But I'm not the one. Listen here, I can wait for um, my soul tribe, and also I can wait for my destined being man, my divine master, my high priest, my priest. They want you to be like them so bad. It's like, what the hell? I'm just seeing it. And like I said earlier when we was talking about that, I had been turned the light off, but the light turned on. So I know that creeped that person out. Like, how that light just turned on? That's my ancestors letting me know that they're here. That's straight up. And I'm gonna tell all the high priestesses that's on Terran land, like, we need to do. I'm gonna wait for the waxing crescent moon, and that which is on the 24th, and we need to do all return to sender, return to sender, and hope these people receive their karma. But I'm so sorry. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, I don't know why I woke up so early, but I know why. You know, they wanted me to talk because this is getting real ridiculous. Like, I don't understand it. I can't say I don't understand it. I do understand it now. I didn't understand it a long time ago, but I understand it now. Like, what is these people? They draining themselves because let me tell you how they draining themselves. And how you gonna tell which person this is? I think I heard this before too, and I'm starting to see it. It's like you could tell when people's messing with that shit. They start looking old, like an old man for the divine masculines, and an old woman for the divine feminines. They start looking old, like old. You gonna see them start changing like swiftly, like to old people because it's draining them. They want to be chosen so bad. Like it's ridiculous. They want to be the chosen one so bad. It's 144,000 people that's chosen. 144,000. So nobody is better than the next. Like no high priestess is better than. It's just the matter of being a real high priestess. Got a lot of people saying they empresses and this and that and high priests, but they're not. You know, and they trying to morph into other high priestesses energy or empresses energy, and the shit ain't working. All they doing is sucking their soul out they soul, playing with all types of magic. They want to be. I guess they family bloodline as witches or whatever. But the difference is like you supposed to be a good witch. What the hell? And that's another thing that I was channeling earlier. I was like, that used to be a part of our culture, you know, like in Africa and all that with the Orishas and Yoruba religion and all that stuff. But they practices was for good. They used their practices for good, and they didn't just like, okay, well, we have our ancestors to go back on. Like we have our Ogun, Oshun, Yemiya. They represent different things. They represent different colors. So it was like for good. They feasted all that with the honey, the oranges, and you know, wasn't too materialistic. They used it for good karma. But since man, I'm gonna just say this: since slavery and people has been brainwashed, they go hand with it. With the love spell, they use it for like bad. They're not using it for good at all. They're using it for bad. And it's a shame, you know. I'm not getting it. I'm not understanding it. Like, what is the point of all this? Because these are the last days. So the chosen ones, 144,000, already been chosen since 11/11. Portal was open, and I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again because it's like some people don't get it. It's like people ain't getting what I'm saying. Like the person is already destined, it's already chosen, it's already done, it's already signed, sealed. There's nothing more you can do but train yourself. And that's all you're doing. I'm telling you, divine masculine, divine feminine. If you know you're going to do this with somebody, if you start seeing somebody's trying to pretend like they're you, and you're wondering why, and then they start saying different things like information that they shouldn't know about you, or that they're tapping your phone, they're hiring private investigators to get info on you just so they could try to pretend like they you. I don't know how they're gonna do that. Still, my bloodline is my bloodline. My natal chart is my natal chart. You can't switch up your natal chart with my natal chart or my Acosta records with your Acosta records. You try to figure out how to go in somebody Acosta, how to open somebody Acosta records when a noob is already sealed they shit, burned all the rest of them. I done told y'all about that dream. And see, they no, it's a way I can get into it. It's a way, I know it's a way. But at the same time, they killing themselves. And not only that, cursing their whole fucking bloodline. They cussing their whole generation for doing that. Like, you can't just be going in people's shit. Like, who the fuck are you? And that's why I say a lot of people be out here trying to be God and shit like that. And then I be seeing like, I don't know who you worship. It's like 1 minute you saying this name, next minute you saying this name, next minute this how you know it's confusion. And you know how they say God ain't the author of confusion. If that's who you choose to say that name is, well, sun god Ra. That's what I say. The underworld is Anubis. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Like, everybody choose their own heaven and their own hell, and there's different realms and dimensions. It's not just Earth. We're gonna die someday. Everybody knows this. Okay, everybody knows this. But the only question in people's mind is where are they going after they leave here. I think that's why that makes a lot of people scared of death. And that's the only answer you should be trying to get. And your heart should not be wicked. That's the only thing that you should be worrying about. Because your heart is going to be weighed. It has to be light as a feather. So like I said before, I don't care how much divine feminine, divine masculine that you go through in life. I know it's hard. You've been through childhood trauma, all these other things that you've been through in your life, and you seem like times is hard and you tired, and it seems like you don't have enough money to do this and do that. But I'm here to tell you, if you, Spirited Warrior God is here to tell you, if you hold on, just hold on. Because, yeah, you got a lot of people, even in the higher ups, they know too, you chose it, so they're going to try to make it hard for you. But at the end of the day, what it's saying. If y'all read the Bible and Revelation, I use the Bible as metaphors, okay? If you hold on, the battle already won. The battle is already won. So this is why I don't understand why people stress it. If they say the battle is already won and these people can't touch you, no matter all the stuff they do, and these are the last days, it's about to be a new heaven and a new earth, and they be saying everything new. They be saying new world order, but actually, to me, that's new heaven, new earth. The wicked is about to be destroyed, regardless if they like it or not. They can try, let them keep trying all the tactics, and they trying all types of stuff. Boy, they putting innocent people in jail, and got these demons out here lying on the empaths and the high priestess and stuff. Like, you can't lie on no high priestess or no priest. You can't do that. That's not the order. That's not the divine order of the universe. You can't be out here doing and everything to a high priestess or a priest. You can't be doing that, or an empress, or a divine masculine emperor. You can't be out here just like doing anything to the chosen ones. You can't. I don't know where y'all getting this from. They do that because they see that you're nice, you got a kind heart, and that's the way your heart's supposed to be, light as a feather. It's not supposed to be wicked. They want you to be wicked. They're trying to change you. They're trying to change you. That's what they're trying to do. Just watch them. They're like fucking robots. Everybody doing the same thing out here. Everybody dressing the same. They want you to be like them. And since you're different, we can fuck with this person, or we could do this, or we could lie on this person. We could put this on them. We could put that on them. No, that shit just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And then you're gonna see they gonna start receiving instant karma. Like I told you, I mean, that light just turned on. That I turned that light off way earlier when we was talking, and the light just turned on. That was my ancestors letting me know, like, we here, we listening to this whole thing, like this person. And the thing is, like I said before, I was trying to get to, like, if you're a high priestess or a priest, high priest, and empress, empath, when 11:11 came, just like I said before, the portal was open for everybody to receive their gifts. You probably got more ascension to the other dimensions, your third eye open even more, whatever your gifts they gave you, you know, that's what it is. Nobody can change that. So don't get scared and think, oh, they can change it, they can take my destiny away from me. No, they can't. It was signed, still delivered that day. Point blank. And high priestesses, we need to start dealing with the crescent moon. High priest, deal with the sun. Because we need to get these motherfucking demons out of here. Whether they in Terror Land or wherever the hell they at. I ain't calling everybody in Terror Land a demon. I ain't saying everybody's doing that, whatever, whatever. You know. But they need to go. That's straight up. You know when they say in the Bible 2 or 3 are gathered. We can cause some uproars when 2 or 3 are gathered and they come to agreement. It's an agreement. It's an agreement to get rid of these demons because we're getting tired of them. It's just like getting ridiculous. It's like, what point are you on here on Earth to do again? What point? What are you here for? Just to be a wetsuit? I don't know. Or go around harassing people, being evil, wicked, trying to get people to change into you, or you trying to take their destiny because you're unhappy, you're miserable, you decide you don't want to heal. These people has hell all the way. They going around helping people no matter where they go, spreading love, spreading their energy, good energy, and you want to go around being wicked. So that's our fault. That's other people's fault that decided to heal. This is what I'm saying. That's people's fault because you decide to sit there and be fucking miserable. I'm not miserable. As I said, when 2022 came in, no, I am the designer of my destiny. Well, my Ra, Anubis, Isis, Osiris, my ancestors get to decide my destiny. Not no human. You're gonna die one day too. So why should I be scared of flesh and blood? Which y'all think y'all gonna do to me? Why should I be scared of that? Yeah, when they know you're spiritual too, they gonna try their best to make it seem like you're not that spiritual and look what you're doing, and they think that since you spiritual, you're not supposed to. You know, everybody got their flaws. Be still in the fleshly body. You know, you're not supposed to be having sex. You're not. What's the difference between church people and a spiritual person? It ain't no difference. Shit. Spiritual people don't go hand with it though. We don't be gobble gobble, and all that other shit. We're allowed to open up our kundalini when we want to, but it just is an exchange of energy. Like after you exchange energy, these people go ham. That don't mean you go out there and have 5, 6, 7, 8 different partners. That just means you stick to one, whatever. If that person is willing to, deal with your energy and walk the path of a spiritual path, if they interested. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Don't be letting nobody else sit out here and judge you because you walking that path and you decide to have you a night passion. As long as you protected yourself, don't let them sit up there. You're not so spiritual after all. Yeah, whatever. That mess don't bother me. I'm telling you, they're gonna try all types, especially when they see like you're manifesting things. Like I told you that night when I went out, I wasn't expecting someone just to, come up to me and start. And I noticed that was after I did that Queen Elizabeth video about we want our stuff back. And then when I went out that night to try to enjoy myself by myself, listen to some music, you know, I wasn't expecting somebody to come up to me and start giving me jewelry, gold, and all the other stuff. I wasn't expecting that, but you're gonna get that stuff. And right in the middle of the ghetto, I found a white feather. So these are the things that I'm saying. Your ancestors. Let me tell you something, and I'm just gonna put this out there, and I'm gonna leave it as that. And when they send me some more channel messages, I'm gonna put it on here. I'm just get to the bottom of this. Everybody's seeking for an answer. They seeking for an answer on when the world's gonna end. Where do you go after here? You can read so many books on what's this and that and that and that. Well, what people gotta remember is that people gonna put their own opinion in them books. That's why I get mine straight from solar. That's where I get it from. Ra, you know, solar, Ptah. He rules the solar. So you're looking for answers. By the time you leave here, you're never gonna have a answer. The answer is just don't be wicked. Don't have your heart be filled with wickedness. That's just the answer, right there. And stop worrying about death. Stop worrying about where you going from here. You're never gonna get that answer. You never gonna you're never gonna get that answer. And for that heaven and hell, I just told you. Heaven and hell is right here if you haven't noticed on earth. You can make your own heaven. You could be at peace and do the righteous things while you're here. Or, you know, you could pass away, your soul just wanders, come back, you gotta serve that karma. Reincarnate. A lot of people don't believe in reincarnation, you know. Because if you really think about it, when you being buried, you go back, dust, you go dust to dust, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You really going back to, like, it's not like how the Egyptians used to do it, mummified, but in the way it is, they're like wrapping you back with your clothes. You wrap with clothes. If you really think about it, still being mummified in some sort of fashion because they put clothes on you, you know, not all the way on your face and stuff like that. But if you really truly think about it, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, you still being back mummified because they put clothes on you. I guess people cloth. I guess people never like really wonder about that. Like back in the Egyptian days, they just mummified so that way they can be able to still travel and come back to their bodies. This is why you probably still have spirits that walks the earth that probably didn't pass on. There's a lot of spirits that has not passed on, and they seek help to pass on. So sometimes you need to look at it. I don't know if y'all ever realize that. There's a lot of things that y'all do from Kemet days or before we became slave and it was written into slavery. I said written into slavery because somebody had to write in the Constitution basically the slavery. I want them to be slaves. And then I just realized I was like, well, was the black people really slaves? Or was it all racist slaves who ever had an involvement in it? They was brainwashed. You don't have to be a slave just like picking cotton and all that stuff. You could be brainwashed and be a slave. So who actually was the real slaves? You really need to think about that. Don't get me wrong, I love my ancestors and all that. Whoever went through that, that was a time to go through back then. But as I said before, now everybody's slaves. That's the part they don't want you to see. Some ways, shape, or form, everybody's a slave. Look at the people that's doing wicked stuff. Slaves. Slave to wicked deeds. Selling their souls. But really, in all reality, who the hell you selling your soul to? Who did you sell your soul to? You don't even know. That be the funny shit about it. Like, you don't even know who you sold your soul to. Now you want to go out there because you did it. You want everybody else to fall into your trap? No. Hell no. I'm not ever. They took me through a lot. I'm never going to do that. Why would that don't that world that you got out there don't excite me? Why you trying to force somebody into that world? That shit does not excite me. Women, high priestesses, and empresses, and all that, they're gonna try to wear your body out. They're gonna try to do all types of stuff. They want to wear you out. Like some of these karmics is worn. I ain't gonna say some. All of them worn the hell out. They want to wear your body out. They don't want you pure. So they try to do all types of stuff to wear your body out, all the other stuff. Because you take care of yourself, you take care of your skin, you take care of everything. You ain't looking old, like an old lady. They get mad at that. Men, divine masculines, high priest, you too. But I just know now, like, how to, I was heated because I'm getting tired of that. Like, I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I'm getting tired of people, like, doing that BS, throwing a rock high in the hand, acting like they just such pure angel, but behind the scenes they're doing wicked, evil shit, like trying to morph into your energy, trying to know what you know, copying off of you, copying off of people. Sometimes, like I said before, I'm not. Sometimes, since we're all connected to the solar and we're sending, we can get the same messages, and that's the way it's supposed to be. The 144,000 is going to hear the trumpets. They're going to hear things, different things they should do at the same time because we're connected. But some people is just like just tapping into other people's shit, watching them astral planing and all the other astral traveling, doing all types of mirror stuff. I'm not too fond of keep talking about that. But the people who doing it, they know who they are and they're gonna receive karma. And I noticed like it's certain people that names that was mentioned, and then I see that person go through something, and it's only over pure jealousy. Like that's what it's over. Or that person has gifts, real gifts, and that person and people get jealous. And some people say they have gifts, but they just really just like copying off of other people. They astral playing, they doing mirror magic, glamour spells. They just doing every fucking thing. And I don't want to keep. I ain't going. Like I said before, I kind of see what the high priestess, professional high priestess, was talking about. Um, I know a lot of people say they had a problem with her, and she was doing this and that, and I guess that's what people do, you know. And the only thing I didn't like is it's too much comment reading. I would prefer, you know, the really healing and helping people. You helping people. You letting people know what's going on, of course, but don't get too high on your horses and making it seem like me. I can't get on my high horses because there was people in Terrorland before I came along that had gifts, so I can't get on my high horses and say I'm the best ever, this and that, and I'm better than you and nothing. Like nobody's better. We're all on the same damn level. We're helping people. We're healing people. So we're all on the same damn level. It's those people that gets the ego. The ego start taking over them because they start getting the subscribers and the likes and all that other stuff. So now they getting to their head that they're the best. Don't forget that there's people that was the best that was out there in music land and then they fell. You know that song by Brand Nubian, Don't Let It Go to Your Head? Don't let it go to your head. Because tomorrow it can bust just like a blood clot. And that's what I'm saying. I don't let shit get to my head. I don't need the cars really to channel energy or um, talk about what I need to talk about or get downloads or all that. I don't really need the cars. And they ain't the boast or nothing like that. But I told you, during that 11/11 portal, a lot of people receive gifts. So it's nothing to boast about. It's all for healing other people. This is what it's for. It's not just for you to get a big ego and say, you know, um, I'm a get rich, die trying type attitude. Because as I said before, there's a lot of people that have ancestors that's probably not fucking with you, and they watching you and they seeing what the fuck you're doing, and they letting that high priestess or the high priest and priestess and empaths and all them know what the fuck is going on. Like you can't deceive people for so long, but for so long when people see, and if everybody's saying it that you're doing it, you're doing it. You're morphing into people energy, you're astral planing, you're doing whatever you're doing, and the ancestors is not liking it. You gotta remember, if you're doing that to 4, 5, 6, 7, or 20 people at one time, these people have ancestors. And these people that you're doing it to is probably chosen. So that person could probably have had 10,000 ancestors backing it up. That person probably could have 1 million. So you got to think about how many ancestors could be on that ass mad at you and will really fuck you up, just for the simple fact of you trying it. You're not supposed to mess with the chosen, and it just point blank. I'm not jealous of nobody. I was never raised to be jealous of nobody. Do you? But when you start fucking with me and other people that don't ain't thinking about your ass, ain't doing shit, I walk my life like this. Like I congratulate any woman or man that's doing good. I don't knock nobody. But when you start fucking with my energy and you start doing all that devilish, evil shit, throwing your rock high hand, got your little smirks on your face because you know what the fuck you doing, wiretapping my phone, hiring private investigators, all that other shit that you're doing. Like I don't know what the fuck you're doing. When you start doing all that, minding my business, I have a right to say something about it. Anybody has a right to say something about what the fuck you're doing. Because you're minding someone else's business. You're all in their motherfucking shit when you have not had permission, first of all, to come in someone's energy. You didn't have permission. They didn't give you permission to come into their energy. Not one time, but you decided to do it by force. That's not good. I'm gonna just say, and that whatever magic, whatever the fuck you doing, it ain't working. I be laughing at that shit, 'cause that shit don't be working. I just be like, these people is retarded, straight retarded. What makes my business your business, or anybody else's business your business? Trying to find out their name, they, all that other stuff, that information you trying to find out. What is it that you trying to find out? That's crazy. Like, people is really weird out here. These some weird copycats. They copycats, game stalkers, whatever. And then they get paid a little amount of money and they think they doing something. You did all that for that little bit of shit that you got? Wow. Who the slave? Some people will always be slaves to the masters. So, it is. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about this too. This is where I seen two. That's another thing. Everything black is bad, but sometimes I talk to crows. I feed crows. Some people don't know this. If you split a crow's tongue, they can speak like a parrot. They understand what you're saying. So I seen two crows the other day with a squirrel. Like, that was odd. I ain't gonna say weird no more, but that was odd. So you have to watch animals too. I've been watching animals. Watch the sun. I'll be watching the sky, um, and watching people. How these demons moving. These demons moving, but they know they really can't fuck with you in the spiritual realm. You can't fuck with me. And I'm gonna say this again. It's not ego. It's just like, what I know is what I know. It's like other people that's chosen. You can't fuck with them in the spiritual realm. Their ancestors will fuck you up. Whoever it is that they worship. I done seen it so many years in my life how people get fucked up, and I be praying that nobody don't be fucking with me and my energy, because I don't want to see you fucked up. That's all I'm asking. That's all I be asking. But some people, just like I said, they want to be a god so bad. They want to prove a point. They have a point to prove that they'll keep going and going. And all they doing is draining their own souls. You're going to see these people drain. You're going to see these people start looking like zombies, old. Even to the place that I came back to, some of my friends that I knew, if you see them now, it's like, wow. I'm trying to tell you, keep yourself young as possible. Don't be out here doing wicked, evil shit. This is what these people want you to do. They want you to be out here doing evil, wicked shit. Trying to set you up, trying to do all types, because they know you chosen. You're a light in a dark place. And they want you, and they want you to sell your soul. And they ain't gonna do nothing with you anyway but sacrifice you any fucking way. That's all the fuck they gonna do or try to do. But your ancestors gonna keep pulling through because they watch these people. They watch these people all the time. Even when they're not around you, your ancestors is following them, watching them, seeing what they talk about. Then you even get the birds come back sometime telling people gossiping about you. You get owls to tell you to be wise about this, giving you intuition about this. What's going on? Have 360 vision. That's what it's telling you. Have your 360 vision on these people. You can see definitely in the darkness. The illusions, you are the light in the darkness. The owl. Have 360 vision on this shit. Like, turn your head 360 on these motherfuckers. Open your eyes at night, in the dark. Be wise. Be discerning of these motherfuckers out here. Don't let these people bring you to their level because you want to be, I know you want to, it's lonely sometimes and you want to be loved and all that other stuff, but these demons don't have no capability of loving you. I'm talking to the men and women out here, chosens. These demons don't want your love. They want karmic's love. Divine, masculine, divine, feminine. I'm telling you. I am telling you, be wise, be discerning. I told you the parallel of the fig tree. Be on watch, be on guard, pray, meditate, have your protection, spiritual protection. You're gonna go do stuff just because you spiritual or the people that go to church. Don't mean that you're never gonna go do shit. Like you ain't gonna have hard times. You ain't never gonna be down or you know. But that's the healing part that you need to know that everything is gonna be all right. Like if you have that attitude, everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to worry about nothing or nobody, nothing. As long as you using discernment and you being on guard and you have your protection around you, you and your kids. And I don't care. I mean, if people is not acting like your family and they acting like they down, these are the times like say fuck them. Especially when they down with that messy shit, fuck them. They ain't on the walk that you walk, and they down with trying to destroy your name and whatever, and they just as bad. Like how are you to talk about anybody and you just out here, man. Listen here, I'm not even gonna go there because I'm not gonna spend my energy on that. It ain't even worth it. But doing any and everything under the sun, these people, and they think you're doing any and anything, but they don't hear no nothing out in the streets about you. And they get mad about that. That's another thing they get mad at. I don't hear nothing on the streets about what you talking about. I don't see that person doing it. What they saying is not adding up, and people's it's not adding up. When people tell a story about you, it has to add up. It has to be tons of people that see you do whatever this person is talking about. Just remember that. So when you hear all that, I would just fuck it, just forget it. And if you gotta block people numbers or if you gotta change your number, just do that. If you gotta change your emails, you gotta change phone companies, do it because these whatever. If you choose not to even have an email anymore, don't do that. I mean, crazy. How people want to know where you come from and getting background on you. They hire private investigators on. They be doing every fucking thing out here, bro. But soon come they karma, especially when they lying on you. Soon come karma, instant karma. That's what I'm meditating on. I want these people to receive instant karma because I'm tired of playing with them, and I'm tired of people playing with my energy and lying and trying to turn me into whatever they trying to turn me into. I don't know. It ain't gonna work. It's never gonna work. It's not destined for it to work. I didn't see that in my future. I already seen my future, so you can't change it. So stop it and stop trying to change everybody else's future. And like I said before, the high priest and the high priestess need to get together. And like I said, it's gonna be a long February. I'm gonna just put it that way, cause I know what's coming up. And some of these motherfuckers shook right now, cause they think, oh, she don't know, she don't. And you could try all day, read the Book of the Dead and all that stuff to try to. I'm gonna see how I can port somebody else's Casa records. Remember, other people put their own shit in there too, cause it's a book. You're supposed to get direct downloads and channeling from above. So when other people they put their other, you don't know what the hell you reading. You don't know what the fuck you doing. You're gonna fuck yourself. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fuck yourself and your whole fucking bloodline. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. So I'm not spending no more energy on the people that's doing that. I'm just calling on all high priestesses and all high priests to come together. We need to do our return to sender on these karmics, or whatever they is. I don't know what the hell to call them anymore. I call them wetsuits now. They just suits, spiritual dead, just walking around in a wetsuit. They ain't got no spirit at all. So this is Spirited Warrior God. I'm about to go back and get me some sleep later on. I'm definitely gonna come on to go ahead and give y'all the air reading signs over with the cards. Um I did Earth already. Fire and water signs. I'm gonna give y'all reading. It's gonna be for divine feminines and divine masculines. So I love you. I hope you keep healing. Don't worry about what the haters say. Don't worry about the lies and the deceit. It's all gonna be over soon. Justice is gonna be served on anything or anybody that's doing anything towards you. And when you, especially when you know you're an emperor, you're an empress, you're a high priestess or a high priest, they're gonna receive instant karma. And I just pray and meditate on agreement with all the high priestesses and the high priest on this, that this got to stop, and we're gonna do a reverse, and I hope they receive instant karma. I love you, all my spiritual warriors. Keep fighting the good fight. I'm about to get me some sleep. Love you.